So Skillshare have sent out an email and they're asking everybody to use a new service. When I say everybody, if you're a teacher, this affects you. So if you have courses on Skillshare, they're basically saying important changes coming to Skillshare Teacher Payments. They're going to make you, as of February 11th, you need to register on that new Tipality software. So they're trying to say it's costing them money, and apparently teachers have asked them to stop using PayPal. Who are those teachers? Looking at their website, it's actually Skillshare themselves, the finance department, that have said it saves them 3 hours a week if they use another service, because it takes them too long to work out on their payments on PayPal. So I don't think 3 hours a week is a lot for amount of teachers that they pay out. So they're being a bit selfish there. But here's the gist of it is you need to change. So this is the ever-changing issue here, because Skillshare are not the best option. I've got a couple of classes on there. Originally, I had 10 classes on Skillshare, or I thought about uploading 10 courses. But Skillshare is looked after by random people, so you'll get a different rule depending on who monitors your or reviews your courses. So they all make up rules at different points of time. So that's interesting to keep an eye out. If you've had that experience as a teacher, let me know in the comments. Rules that basically change overnight, and apparently there's been a policy update which they make up. So what they're saying here is, as we embark on a new year, technically we're past the new year, so you're already late there. Skillshare will be making some important updates to the way we pay teachers. At Skillshare, we firmly believe teacher success is integral to the ongoing health of our platform and community. Possibly teachers, possibly look after the teachers a bit more, because it seems like that's not happening at the moment. These payment updates are part of our commitment to continuously evolving as a business in ways that build sustainable long-term success for both our teachers and the company. Take teachers out of that is basically a success for their company, is what they're saying. In the next few months, you will see 4 major updates in the way Skillshare teachers earn revenue and receive payments. Switching from PayPal to Tipality. So the funny thing here is, if they're switching, Tipality actually lets you have a PayPal option that you can pay still by PayPal. So there's extra step. I wonder if they've taken over the company and forcing all the existing teachers to use Tipality because they want to get a boost of people using the platform. Tipality is an individual thing in its own right. So again, this is from my point of view. So this is not advice or any legal points of view. So make sure you don't end up telling me that. But yeah, let me know your comments below. Introducing new tax processes. Well, technically they're not new tax processes. If you use Udemy, they have this inbuilt in their software. Basically, take your courses off Skillshare and go to Udemy. I've not had a single issue with Udemy since I've joined them, and I've had all 10 courses uploaded on there without any issues. But Skillshare seems to be very, as I mentioned, I think what they do is they get volunteers from YouTube that have channels, and they just ask them to look after certain sections, and they go through and moderate things. So you get a different service each time. So what we're saying here is introducing new tax processes, which are not actually new. If you do any type of earning from the internet or online, these tax processes are always applied, whether you're in the US or not in the US, like a tax form. If you're in a treaty country, you don't pay the tax, but that's something I did a video about separately, which you can check out there, similar for YouTube. So raising the minimum requirements to earn royalties. So apparently they're saying that it costs them too much to pay out little bits of money that people earn. So it's costing them more. So yeah, maybe they need to look at their pricing structure rather than penalize teachers. There's going to be a lot of teachers out there with new courses that aren't at the threshold, which is going to be well, we'll look at it in more detail. Adapting the teacher referral bonus. So yeah, it's a whole mess of things basically they're trying to do here. And it's all down to they want to make their processes easier because they're getting lazy. They don't want to do as much work, basically, what it boils down to. So let's have a look at this. So far, this is what I'm at. So switching from PayPal to Tipality, we have heard from many of our teachers that they would like an alternative to PayPal. Well, who are those people? Just saying a random thing like that is very interesting. There's not been any issues. And also, if you're sending payments to teachers, they don't pay fees. So there's a bit mentioned here about saving money. But technically, we're not saving money, the company is. So Skillshare, there's Skillshare Payments, especially one of that has been fewer. So yeah, let's have a look at Tipality. So we're handling it. Tipality is handling it for the finance manager over at Skillshare. So where's that bit there? Okay, we used to spend 3 hours a week making payments. Now it's down 2 minutes. So yeah, those minutes are saved for Skillshare, but they've pushed it over to the teachers to basically ask thousands of teachers to sign up to this new system and go through some extra steps and loopholes. Let's have a look. So, okay, now what's this? Well, you know what? This is going to get interesting. The basic tip here is, if you can, close your Skillshare account, move all your training videos to Udemy, and go down that route. That's probably going to be your best bet. So this is all personal opinions from myself. I'm not a financial advisor or an online expert. There seem to be a number of things. They've been slowly making this very difficult for teachers, and I think they're just not sure what they're doing. So that is going to be your best tip at the moment. I will revisit this in more detail, but I thought I'd show you that initial email. And if you are a teacher, drop a comment below. Let me know if you've had issues with Skillshare. If you have. If you haven't, I'll be interested to hear from you. And also, if you're the person that's asked them to move away from PayPal, let me know. Because apparently Skillshare say many teachers have asked to move away from PayPal. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.